Hi there, welcome, I am MisterBo, and in today's video we're going to be talking about whether or not we'll be seeing characters like Nina Cortex and Crash Bandicoot make their way into Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time, along with a load of other characters, and it also seems we're going to be getting more Crash 4 news later this week at a PlayStation State of Play, which we'll go over at the end of this video. Before we get into that though, if you do enjoy this video, then click that like button because it really does help the channel out and I super appreciate it, and if you aren't already, then subscribe so you get to stay up to date with all my future content. Now, as I've been covering Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time for the last month or so, there's been something I've noticed in the comments popping up more and more. And that is the question, are we going to be seeing characters like Crash Bandicoot and Nina Cortex make their way into this new game? Because, as I'm sure you're all aware by now, this game is about time travel and dimensions, and it takes place technically after the events of Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped, meaning Wrath of Cortex and Twinsanity and Purple Ripto's Rage didn't actually happen, meaning those characters don't technically exist in the world that we are in this new game. Now, to be fair, we don't really know that many characters that are going to be in this game at this current time. Obviously, you've got Crash, you've got Coco, you've got Cortex. We then know we're going to be seeing Engine, we're going to be seeing Tropy, and probably Uka Uka. And those are the only characters that have been officially confirmed. Now, via leaks, we also know we're going to be seeing Torna, and we're also going to be seeing Dingodile in this game. And it would seem that from the leaks that we've had, that Torna and Dingodile are different versions than what we've seen before. They're from different dimensions, meaning they might be slightly different. That then opens up the possibility for us to see a Nina Cortex, a Crash Bandicoot, and the whole host of other characters in the franchise, most of which we saw in Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. If I had to put a percentage on it at this current time, I think we're looking at about a 70% chance that we are indeed going to see Crash and Nina. I've seen a lot of speculation in the comments suggesting that maybe we'll see the Nitro Squad in this game as sort of henchman or henchwoman to Torna, who is now a pirate in this game. We've also seen that level, which looks to be set either on Gasmoxia or at least set in a space station near Gasmoxia, meaning we could see a character like Oxide come back, or even Zam and Zem make their return in this game as well. I do think Toys for Bob probably want to stick to sort of the more iconic and classic villains and characters at this current time, like your Dingodile, your Tropy, your Tiny Tiger, your Engine, maybe the Komodo brothers, Ripperoo and Pinstripe. And it seems like Activision isn't adverse to putting these types of characters in who are maybe known from smaller Crash Bandicoot games, as we saw with Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, and it seems like that isn't just a one-off, because we're seeing in the Crash mobile game, Crash on the Run, they are introducing characters like Nina Cortex, Scorporilla even, and Mr. Crumb. So I would say any character in the Crash franchise at this current time is more or less up for grabs to be in Crash Bandicoot 4. Obviously, it depends on the story of the game and if that character fits in, but there is a good chance we're going to be seeing most fan favourite characters in this game, fingers crossed. Of course, I would love to know in the comments below, out of all the characters in the Crash Bandicoot franchise, who would you like to see make their way into Crash 4, and maybe if they don't make it into Crash 4, they still have a chance of reappearing in that Crash mobile game. Now, the other bit of information I mentioned at the top of the video is we're going to be getting some more Crash Bandicoot 4 news this week. PlayStation is hosting a State of Play this Thursday, August 6th at 1 PM PT, 4 PM ET, and according to the Japanese blog, it mentions that Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time is going to be part of the show. Now, we don't know at this current time what it's going to be. It could be some brand new gameplay, or it could just be a trailer. Fingers crossed it is a trailer that maybe has some more gameplay in it, and at the same time, maybe we get some sort of press release from Activision or Toys for Bob that dives into a little bit more detail. I'm hoping come Thursday we see some other playable characters like Dingodile, Torna, or maybe even Tropy in this trailer. That would be cool to see. Now, I won't be doing a live reaction to the State of Play because it's mainly about PSVR and PS4 titles, no PlayStation 5 stuff in it. But of course, any information we get about Crash Bandicoot 4 I will cover immediately after on this channel, so be sure to stick around for that. And then again, in the comments below, what do you hope to see at this State of Play to do with Crash Bandicoot 4? New gameplay, a new trailer, or maybe something completely different? Maybe we get some information on that final mask at last, maybe get a glimpse of some gameplay of what that mask actually does. So that will wrap up this video, just a small one talking about why I think it is still likely we're going to be seeing fan favorite characters like Crunch and Nina make their way into Crash 4, as well as some lesser known characters which we saw again in Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled make their way into it. And I wanted to let you guys know we are going to be getting some official Crash Bandicoot 4 stuff later this week. Now if you did enjoy this video, then click that like button because it really does help support the video and the channel as a whole, and I really do appreciate it. And if you aren't, then make sure you subscribe so you get to stay up to date with all my content. The videos over the last couple of weeks have been getting a crazy amount of support, so thank you very much for that. If you'd like to stay updated with myself or when I stream, then you can follow me over on Twitter at @IamMisterBo, link to that in the description below, and we also have a Discord server, again link to that in the description below. Apart from that though, thank you very much for watching and for hanging out with me. Hopefully I'll catch you in another video, and as always, take care. Bye bye.